There is a game being played around you right now. You see it in your office, you see it in your social circle, and you even see it within your own family. It is the game of power. Most of us like to believe that if we are just kind, honest, and hard-working, we will be rewarded. We want to believe that the world is fair, but often you find yourself confused. You work harder than anyone else, yet someone else gets the promotion. You trust a friend completely, only to feel the sting of betrayal. You speak your mind effectively, yet you seem to lose respect rather than gain it. It is not because you are doing something wrong morally, it is because you are ignoring the invisible laws that govern human nature. Today, we are going to walk through the first 5 laws of power. These are not rules for being evil, they are rules for being aware. They are the shield you wear so that you are not cut by the sharpness of other people's insecurities. Let's unravel this together. The first law is perhaps the most common mistake intelligent people make. Never outshine the master. We are taught from a young age to show off our talents. We think that if we shine brightly enough, if we are clever enough, the people above us, our bosses, our mentors, our leaders, will appreciate us. We think they will lift us up because we are valuable. But the human ego is a fragile thing. When you display your talents too boldly, when you are the smartest person in the room, you do not inspire admiration in your superiors. You inspire fear. You inspire insecurity. And a master who feels insecure will not promote you, they will replace you. Think of the sun. If you stand too close to the sun and burn brighter than it, you will be scorched. The art of power lies in making those above you feel comfortably superior. Even if you are more talented, you must learn to dim your light just enough so that they feel they are the ones illuminating the room. It is a subtle act of humility. By making your master look more brilliant than they are, you secure your own position. You are not hiding your talent, you are strategically placing it where it cannot be perceived as a threat. The second law is a painful lesson in human emotion. Never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies. It is natural to want to work with your friends. You like them, you trust them, you think that because you have a history, they will be loyal to you. But the problem with hiring a friend is that it changes the dynamic. When you give a friend a position of power or a favor, they often begin to feel entitled. They may become envious of your success. Familiarity breeds a lack of respect, and eventually that envy can turn into betrayal. Strangely enough, you are often safer with an enemy. If you take someone who used to be against you, a rival, a competitor, and you bring them into your fold, they will be more loyal than a friend. Why? Because they have something to prove. They know you are watching them. They will work harder to show you that they are worthy of the trust you have given them. This law teaches us that friendship and business are dangerous bedfellows. Keep your friends for companionship, but for the serious work of your life, look for competence, even if it comes from someone you once opposed. The third law is the art of mystery. Conceal your intentions. Most people are an open book. They feel a need to talk about their plans, their desires, and their feelings constantly. They think honesty is always the best policy. But when you reveal exactly what you are going to do, you become predictable. And when you are predictable, you are easy to control. If your enemies or your rivals know exactly what you want, they can prepare a defense. They can block you. Instead, you must learn to mask your true purpose. Think of a smokescreen. Sometimes you can talk endlessly about a goal that you don't actually care about. You can feign interest in a decoy. By the time people realize what you are actually up to, it will be too late for them to stop you. This isn't about lying maliciously, it is about maintaining a strategic advantage. If people cannot read your cards, they cannot win the hand. This leads us directly into the fourth law, which is perhaps the hardest for many of us to practice. Always say less than necessary. Have you ever been in a meeting or a dinner party where someone just kept talking? The more they spoke, the less you respected them. They started to sound common. They started to reveal their insecurities. Silence resides in power. The more you say, the higher the chance that you will say something foolish. But when you are silent, you make people uncomfortable. Humans are social creatures. We hate silence. If you stay quiet, the other person will rush to fill the void. They will talk, and in doing so, they will reveal their true intentions, their weaknesses, and their thoughts. Powerful people are often sphinx-like. They give short, vague answers. They keep their own counsel. By saying less than necessary, you create an aura of importance. You make your words scarce and therefore valuable. When you do finally speak, people listen. Finally, we come to the fifth law, which wraps around all the others. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is the cornerstone of your power. It is what enters the room before you do, and it is what remains after you leave. A strong reputation for intelligence, for honesty, for ruthlessness, or for efficiency can intimidate your enemies and win you battles before you even fight them. But reputation is delicate. Once it is tarnished, it is incredibly difficult to restore. If you allow people to paint you as dishonest, incompetent, or weak, that label will stick to you like a second skin. You must be vigilant. You must know how the world sees you, and you must actively shape that perception. Do not let others define you. If your reputation is under attack, you must defend it immediately. These laws may sound cold to you. You might be thinking, Evelyn, I don't want to live like this. I just want to be myself. And that is a beautiful sentiment, but the world is not always a gentle place. Understanding these laws does not mean you must become a tyrant. It means you stop being a victim. It means you understand why your boss fired you after you fixed the company's biggest problem. It means you understand why your best friend betrayed you when you gave them a job. It means you understand why oversharing your dreams led to them being crushed. You can still be kind. You can still be good. But be a good person with your eyes wide open. Thank you for letting me share this wisdom with you today. Until next time, guard your peace and watch your step.